Hello, beautiful one. So you're here with me in the video. So I most likely you want to somehow improve or continue to improve your communication with yourself, your thinking, and with that create more of the life the way you want life to be. And we have to look at two things here. When we decide or when we get the feedback, we are like aware of the feedback that we get from ourselves. So there's things they feel good, and then there's things they don't feel so good. And because we grew up in a society that is very, very critical, and then many of us, when we start working that work on ourselves, we are like, I'm going to be more gentle with myself. I'm going to allow myself to feel good. And I don't want that stuff that doesn't feel good anymore. And then sometimes what might happen is you fall into, it's kind of like a trap where you fall into a passiveness and something not doing out of, because I was doing too much. Now I want to spoil myself, so I'm going to lean back. So it's really not a simple solution. There is, life is very complex. So there is some simplicity to it, to the things that we do, but it's not like black or white. Think about it. There is long-term and short-term effects of everything, right? So if you are doing something, it might not feel very good in the here and now, right now, short term. So you will feel better right now, short term, if you won't be doing it. But then long term, it might be something that's necessary for you to do over and over and over again to get to a point where you want to get to, okay? But I don't believe that the things that you are doing short term should feel terrible to you. Like, I think it's normal that there might be a little resistance, but it has to come from a place of love. If you are having back pain right now and your body needs to rest, but you are like, but I feel more productive when my desk is organized a certain way, or when my desk is in a certain space in my house. Right now is not the time to move your desk or to organize your desk. Right now, the time is to rest your body, because if you will be pushing your body, if it's tired and if it's in pain, then this is not loving. And whatever you're creating, and it's not out of love, it's out of pressure, but a negative pressure, not a gentle pressure. Come on, you can do this, but really, really a painful pressure. In my opinion, it's more like violent than it is really loving and kind. And this is not what you want to create. This is not what you want to create. But let's say you are like, I don't know, and I'm just so tired. I have been all the time doing so much, and now I want to rest. But then if you're only resting, I have seen this with people, then if you're only resting, it's never gonna get to the point where you feel rested. You need to have some kind of structure where you have in the day, you have resting, you have a little pauses, but you also have times of activity where you do things that you love, things that make really your heart sing, and also things, and they should, overlap. I really advise you that the goal that you have, where you want to go to in life, is somewhere where you love to be. And so the steps over there are connected to love. They're really like, I'm doing this video for you, because, and I really love it. I really love it to share my thoughts with you. And I know somebody's going to hear it and they're going to be like, oh, wow, yay, this is helpful. And I know how good it feels, because I have watched videos and I have read books and I was like, oh, wow, this is so helpful. And I was like, wow, this person, they are in a state of mind. I want to get there. How can I get there? So I would binge watch and binge listen to audiobooks and different kinds, because sometimes the one thing speaks to us, and then sometimes this person, there's just something we can't get from them, so we get it from somebody else. And this is why I love to share my perspective, because I know for some out there, you will watch this and you will be, yeah, this speaks totally to me. And others, you will be like, oh no, but there's plenty of people talking about this kind of thing. So, but I love it, you know, it is so beautiful for me. I love sharing. I love creating, and I love smiling, and I love to see people smiling, and I love when I see people grow. So this is really something that I'm doing, that I am taking this time out of my day to record the video. And you know, sometimes I might cut the video, sometimes I might just upload. It really depends on my day, my structure, whatever I have to do for the day, and also whatever I feel called to do. And then this adds to the whole picture. So you now, when you go on my Instagram account or on my YouTube channel, you have all kinds of different videos and you can watch them. And I shared all kinds of ideas and all kinds of experiences and all kinds of things that I know with people out there. You know, and some might be really happy they can access this and for free, and others might be like, hey, yay, I want to know more about this. So it's really a win-win. And I believe for everybody should be that way, you know? So when you have your long-term goals, they are a win-win. And short-term, what you're doing right now to go to your long-term goal should always, it's like, it might have a little resistance. So you might feel like, maybe it doesn't feel so good. But if you overcome that resistance, then is it something that you really like doing? Ask yourself that question. And you know, the thing that you want to take out of that video today is just this idea. There's long-term and short-term. So short-term, when I feel good, that's my body, and that's sometimes also my ego. And this is not always easy it's always not always so easy to distinct. So this is why it's important to sit down and really have a vision and write down your long-term goals and even think about this, because then when you have a feeling in the here and now, you can be like, does this match with my vision? If it doesn't match with my vision, do I want to like correct my vision? Because you know, I am changing, growing every day. It's fine, I can change my vision. Or is there something in the here and now that I'm not seeing? And that short term, you know, it's making me a little confused. And what do I do? What do I need to do right now in the here and now to be the best version of myself and stepping towards my vision again? And that sometimes might be resting, but really resting, you know, and not be like, oh, I have been so active all the time, now I deserve to rest. This is more anger than resting. And if you're in anger, your body's not relaxed, your body's not gonna rest. So there might be some work on, you know, like on your subconscious thinking, on your ideas, on your beliefs. There might be something that you want to look at and that you want to reframe. If you want to reframe together, you know, just go to the link in my bio, book yourself an appointment. I believe this is really fun and it's so sometimes small things can, you know, make such a big difference in how you feel, but you don't have to agree with me. But maybe you do agree with me, so yay, let's do this together. Yeah, you're welcome. Have a beautiful day and I see you in the next video.